Today I'm joined by a lady who was first recognised for being associated with the gunge and goo of Nickelodeon before the glitz and glamour of music, and now she's taken the world by storm with her beautiful vocals. She is victorious, but don't call her Cat Valentine. It's Ariana Grande. How are you feeling, darling?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, I'm nice. It's nice to be here, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, I love your sweater.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, so your character, Cat Valentine. Tell me about your Nickelodeon journey from Victorious to Sam and Cat.
Well, it's been an amazing experience. When I started Victorious, I am still, but I was such a big fan of Nickelodeon and of Dan Schneider. When I was a little girl, I actually called 411 and I was like, Nickelodeon Studios, Orlando, Florida. And I got the receptionist at like the studio there, but it wasn't really anything. And I asked her if I could audition for all that. Yeah. But I was 4 years old. She was like, honey, what are you doing? Like, hang up the phone. And so, yeah, just being a part of the Nickelodeon family and working with Dan Schneider is such an amazing experience. And when I started Victorious, it was just such an exciting thing for me. I never expected or wanted anything more. But the fact that I still get to work with the family that I've, like, met and been with for the past few years now on Sam and Cat is such an exciting thing, and I'm very happy to still be playing Cat Valentine and to explore more facets of her character and get to know her more, and it's just such a blessing. I'm very excited.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about Cat Valentine. I was going to ask if there were any comparisons between you and her, but with her being quite the airhead, I thought maybe it was a bit offensive for me to ask it, but do you feel like there are any comparisons between Cat Valentine and yourself?
Well, the thing about playing Cat that I love the most is that she's so different from me that it feels like a little bit of a vacation. Yeah. When I put my red wig on and I get into character, it's like a relief almost. It's like a little release, and I get to go into this beautiful, happy world of Cat Valentine. And yeah, but we do share some in common. I think we're both very friendly. I love to make friends. I like to believe the best in people. I think that we share that in common. We're both a little sensitive. I'm not as up and down as she is, but yeah, we do share a little bit in common. But I like to believe that I'm slightly more intelligent than she is. I'd like to believe that.
And also, I can't not speak about the music. Your debut album, Yours Truly, did really well in the US, charted at #1. But I wanted to ask you, are you really truly mine?
Am I truly yours?
Truly mine.
Well, let me tell you what that means.
Go on.
The reason why I called the album Yours Truly is because I felt like the songs encompassed who I am and my journey and like what I've gone through the past few years. So I felt like it was very personal and very intimate and very special. So I wanted to say, yours truly, like here I am, I'm giving you myself. Because my fans and the whole world kind of like, well, not the whole world obviously, but like the people who knew of me as Cat Valentine for a long time, and they didn't really know me as Ariana. So I felt like this was an interesting way to introduce them to myself. So I wanted it to be honest and to say, yours truly, here I am. Hope you like it, which is scary, which is why I also love playing Cat, because
it's an escape.
Yeah, and I don't have to worry about if people don't like it.
Yeah, cool.
You know?
Yeah, no, I feel you, definitely. And you are one of only, I think, 15 females that have ever gone to #1 with their debut album in America.
15
females in history. Only 15 females.
Crazy.
So I was going to say, I think the only other person not the only person, but the most recent person was Kesha in 2010.
My girl.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you if you two were friends. I think didn't she work with you on your track Pink Champagne?
Yes, and her mom actually. Kesha and her mom, we wrote a few songs together, and the earlier on writing like stages of my album, and they're just amazing girls, like such a fun family. And I love Kesha. On Mother's Day, she tried to give me a tattoo, and my mom was like, no Kesha needles in my daughter, please, thank you. But yeah, it was really, she's a great girl, and I've learned so much from her as far as music and just like embracing who I am as an artist. And you know, in the beginning I was trying to do really bubblegum pop because I thought it was because of my age and because of my demographic at the time. All my fans were younger, and we've kind of grown up together, my fans and I.
True.
But I thought because we were so young that I should be doing bubblegum pop. And Kesha was like, I mean, we can sit here and write this all day long, but you know, at the end of the day, you're gonna end up selling these songs to another artist.
True.
And she was like, you need to do what you do, and you sing, and you need to sing what you're like, where your voice is comfortable, and you know, you should be doing more of that R&B soulfulness, because you know, it gets messy when you do bubblegum pop and you try to show off vocally and really sing. It doesn't truly fit.
It's true.
But yeah, she's been such an inspiration to me this whole time. She's been a great mentor.
That's cool. And I like the fact that you speak about the honesty that you kind of had with your album. And I also read that you said that it was sort of like a diary. Like, because it's like you kind of like expressing your most personal feelings. So with most diaries, there are secrets in diaries.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the biggest secret that you revealed with your album?
Just like, you know, like I said, it was really personal. You know what I mean? I think that music is a beautiful way of expressing yourself when you can't find the words to say. I don't know about secrets, but each song represents a very important time in my life, and they each bring back like really specific memories. So I think that it's a beautiful way for me to remember and like capture those memories. And when I'm older, I'll have each song remind me of a time and of a moment in my life when I was discovering something new. And yeah. But I don't know about a secret. I'll think about that for the next album. I'll put little secrets in there.
Cool. And you stated Motown being one of your influences. And
yes.
I love Motown music.
Me
so
too.
I was going to ask you, who's your favorite Motown artist?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't pinpoint one artist, but I just know that the like 60s and the 50s were my just favorite era for music. It just was good music. Real music, truly. That's why I was so that was my main inspiration for putting the strings and the horns on the album. Like I insisted and for my live show too, that's been my main priority for the whole time. I was like, I want real live horns and live strings, everything I do. My favorite sound, I love it.
Wicked.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say well done on the 100 million views for your single.
Thank you.
The Way.
The Way.
Yeah.
People certified. My first people certified video.
It's crazy. I remember when I first heard the song, I hadn't seen the video, so I heard it and I was like, wow, Moriah sounds fresh. And then I saw the video and I saw you and I was like, what's going on? Do you get that comparison a lot?
Yeah, initially, yes, definitely with The Way, of course. But yeah, I like that. It's a massive compliment. She's the greatest singer in the history of the world. So if there's somebody you're gonna be compared to, it's Moriah. That's like a massive compliment, of course. But the greatest part of this whole thing for me is that when people listen to the full album, they get to know me more as an artist, and they get to discover my little things and my sort of
your
little
techniques of
like my little Ariana-isms that I like have sort of
What do you call that?
Ariana-isms. Like
I like
that the Rascals and Babyface and Harmony Samuels have all helped me create, and this sound that is so special and I feel really captures who I am. So it's cool. It's been it's been interesting to see how people react to it. I'm very happy with.
I like that. And you've got your new single coming, Right There, which features Big Sean.
Yes.
And Big Sean featured on a track over here as well with Jessie J that was really successful as well.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you, what did Big Sean bring to the track for you, and what is the overall feel of the track, Right There?
I think he brought a really cool confidence and cockiness to the record. I think that's really cool. I don't have much of that on my album. It's very. My heart is on the line.
Yeah.
You know, my album is very like that, and he put on this air with the song. He's the coolest guy. So he always has that sort of amazing sort of royal feel to everything he does. I feel like Big Sean does.
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes me feel cooler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I listen to it, I'm like,
you bring a sense of cool.
Damn, he killed that. He did that. But yeah, I think that's my favorite thing about his rap on Right There is that it just feels strong.
Yeah.
You know?
Cool.
I love it.
And you also said that that after working with your friend and our friend at SBTV, Matt Miller, that you you make weird and experimental music.
Yeah.
Is that how you would describe your sound as a whole, or is that just specific to what you make with him?
No, that's just specific to what I make with Mac. We we'll be in the studio late at night and like just make the weirdest songs ever, but they come out really cool. So I'm hoping they come out at one point, but I don't know if it would make sense to put on my album.
Yeah.
But like they're really cool. We have this cool song called You and Me, and it's like it's got these cool bells in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think if he ever decides to do a production album, which I know we were talking about him doing like an album where he's barely on it at all, but he's just is producing for other artists, and he puts together like a production album.
That'd be wicked.
I think he's gonna put that one on there.
That'd be
which
wicked.
Which it's cool because one of my favorite artists, my number one favorite artist is Imogen Heap.
Okay, yeah.
And I love like doing like weird like Imogen-y type things when I get the chance to. So yeah, the stuff that we do that's experimental is very heavily Imogen influenced.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I was online and I was watching a performance that you did. I think it was of Honeymoon Lane, and there was a real moment where I thought it was quite a beautiful moment because you got really emotional, and you actually shed a few tears before you started the song. What exactly happened in that performance?
It was one of the first few dates of my first tour, the listening sessions, and a few days prior I had been I'd gone through a really tough breakup, and it sort of came out of nowhere, and it just was a tough thing. But being able to be on stage and see my fans there, and meet them after the shows and see how like supportive they are and like feel all their love and everything really was like the most helpful thing to me during that time. But that song just like
it brought you back. Yeah.
It captured how I was feeling at the moment, and
it was a beautiful moment. I think it was beautiful because it was real.
Thanks.
Do you know what I mean? I think it was real, and it's nice for the fans to kind of have that connection with the person that they support.
Thank you. It was a tough second, but
yes.
we got through it.
But you brought it back, and you did a good performance. Yeah, so yeah.
Thank you.
At age 10, I know you started a charity in Florida called Kids Who Care.
Yes.
Yeah, and they raise like hundreds of thousands for charity.
Yeah.
Is the charity still around, and are you still involved in them?
No, the charity's not around anymore because I moved when me and my best friend Aaron, we were in the charity together. We moved to New York to do a Broadway show called 13. So the whole thing kind of like fell apart because we like initially started it with my mom.
Yeah.
But we had so much fun. Like we just sang musical theater songs for like a whole bunch of old people. It was really funny.
Really good.
One of we raised a ton of money for charity, which was the best part ultimately. But we had a great time doing it. Yeah. The funniest Kids Who Care memory ever. Go on. Is we were singing through our set, and we did are you familiar with Rent?
A little bit, but go on.
Okay, there's this song called You're Living in America at the end of the millennium, and at the end there's a key change, and it's like you're dying in America. And we did a gig at an old age home, and we were like in front of a bunch of old people who were literally like sitting in their chairs, like half passed out, like some were like just oxygen masks, like just like last couple days we're talking about, and we're like, you're dying in America. We were like, damn. We all started like when we didn't think about it until that moment. We were like, you're dying. Like looked at each other, we were like, oh damn, this is not good.
Yeah,
but
one of those.
It was funny.
Yeah, one of those moments you remember.
But like, good thing they were all unconscious and didn't realize anyone. They were like,
yeah, they were just.
I didn't get it. It was great though.
Oh gosh.
But yes, charity.
Yes.
Give back. It
Yes.
was wonderful to raise that much money for charity.
Wicked. Well done. I like that.
Yeah.
And the last thing I want to do with you, I played a little game, or I made a game, and I played it with Jennette earlier, and it's called Sam or Cat Who Said That. Okay. And basically, I've got about 6 of them, 6 lines, and I'm going to say the lines out, and you've got to tell me if it was Cat or Sam that said them. Okay. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, the first one is, oh my God, this is the best day ever. So much better than yesterday when we were in garbage.
Cat.
Yep. What if I fall in the toilet and get stuck again?
Cat.
Okay, math, let's see. Channel 2 plus channel 5 equals channel
Sam.
7. Yep. Since when is bingo illegal?
Sam?
Yes. You know what they say, easy like a goat.
Cat.
Yeah.
She's an idiot. I love her so much. Oh my gosh.
And the last one is, hey, don't pick up that trash can, there's a girl in there.
Sam.
Yes, you got all of them. Both of you got all of them right. That's amazing.
Yay.
All of them right. Well done. I want to say thank you for your time. It's been amazing to meet you.
Thank you. It's been amazing to meet you too.
I wish you all the best of luck with all the music as well, and with Sam and Kat.
Thank you. I'm excited for everybody here to see it.
Yes, we will, definitely. But yes, it's Aaron, SBTV, and we are out.
Hi, I'm Ariana Grande, and you're watching SBTV, and don't forget to subscribe.